Welcome back, YouTube. And today we got the confirmation that we have been waiting for, something I've been talking about for the last month when I said that 1 month of negative CPI number is not an indicator of the rest of the year. And there was probably a reason why Jerome Powell did not double down on his, we're going to be at 0.25%, 0.25 basis point rate hikes by the end of the year, when he had a couple of opportunities to do so after the last Fed meeting. And now we know why. So Fed interest rates are back up, and we had pretty much a CPI panic scare sell-off today. Now, this isn't something that I expect to last a long time because I don't believe a lot of money flowed into the market for a number of reasons, but it just shows you the impact of the money that was still sitting in the market, hoping that what Powell said a couple months ago was still true today. So we've seen a massive sell-off overall, but you'll see that when we look at coins and stuff like Dogecoin that are closer to what I believe their max pain level, you'll see that support still holding up when you have large fluctuations in other coins as they try and find that bottom liquidity pool. So I'm starting here with the shorts because I want you to see that the sell-off that we saw today was not a sell-off due to a short spike. This was a rebalancing of portfolios via the computer algorithms, the ones that hold a lot of the crypto, but more importantly, a lot of like the top 10, top 12 cryptos. This is going to see, you're going to see like those move and sink a lot, and they're going to rebalance a lot based off of the price action. So I wanted you guys to know that this is not short, so you guys can rule that out. So let's take a look here at price action. And you see, we are still here at around the 6 cent mark. And we did have some dip downs. We've had several actually where we go down, we get rejections, but that 6 cent resistance level, support level is really, really strong. And that anything below that is when you start hitting really large orders or buy pools of liquidity. And we typically get rejections out of there relatively quickly. And that proved to be the case today. And this is my case for saying that Doge is around max pain. I'm not saying it's like absolutely impossible for Doge to go below it. We can have like those fluctuations, but historically, when we get that breakdown past 6 cent, it hits those pools of liquidity and it bounces almost immediately, and we come back to around 6 cent. So this is a really, really strong floor for Dogecoin. So if you're waiting on something lower, and I'm not saying you can't get it, but in the meantime, you would probably want your, at least in my opinion, you would want your average as close to 6 cent as possible if you're waiting on something lower, because 6 cent has been really, really good to us over the last few tests of this line. And I zoomed in so you guys can see literally where the bar is sitting. It's literally resting on this support level here that I drew out like a few weeks ago. So we've gotten some bounces, some rejections, like literally right above it. But right now it's literally resting on the support level. And then we got a little breakdown and we had like a rejection below it. But again, this level is really strong. And I believe that this is going to hold up while we may see some other coins start fluctuating or start breaking down past their previous support levels because they're not quite at that max pain level yet. And that can result, and once they break down past that, i.e. like a Bitcoin, once it starts breaking down past like an 18K, if we consolidate here or can get a series of negative months again, this can trigger a rebalancing where Doge does go below 6 cent, but again, because this isn't shorts, but that's something we're going to have evidence of as we move forward. The biggest thing now, I know we're kind of pricing in the news, but I think for the most part, the market is going to expect another 0.75 basis point hike unless Jerome Powell does something drastic and comes out with a full point to try and jump in front of this. Then, of course, we can definitely see a breakdown after that. But as of right now, in my opinion, we're looking at another 0.75 hike. So, and I think the market right now is trying its best to kind of price that in. But I do believe that there was somewhat of an overreaction today. So I do expect possibly there to be a bounce here soon in the, at least in the market abroad. So with Doge, typically so with Doge, typically we'll come up and retest not retest, but we'll typically come up to our 21-day moving average. So that'll put us around like 6.3. Yeah, so about 6.3. Typically, when we hit this level, we'll come up and either get a rejection or slightly above our 21-day moving average. So we're looking at between 6.3 and 6.4, if that is in fact the case. But overall, Doge is looking strong here at the 6 cent level, is looking even stronger. So I do believe that this is going to be a great support level as we navigate through the last quarter of this year and fight inflation. So we're going to have to see here, based off of the bear market and the cycles going forward, and see if they're going to do something drastic to get in front of inflation. But as of right now, through all the rate hikes, through all the missed interpretations by the Fed, Dogecoin 6 cent is still holding strong. So that is something that is absolutely amazing. So that is the update I have on Dogecoin price action. And you do have the opportunity here to get 12 free stocks. There's a campaign here with Webull where they're offering 12 free stocks just by signing up and depositing any amount. So you can certainly do that and capitalize off of those shares and convert them to your favorite crypto or whatever your liking is. For more information, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with a friend, and I will see you in the next one.